2 months into my new job at Annunciation, the music teacher, Mrs. Whittree, asked a favor of me. She was going to miss one of our weekly school masses and wanted to know if I could step in to lead the student choir and play piano for them. I said yes without hesitation. I wasn't exactly an expert on the songs for the Mass, but I figured it would be a good challenge for me. Then I realized this particular Mass would be on November 1st. That's All Saints' Day. A lot of families would be there. Since it is a holy day, the students would be singing the Gloria and other songs they hadn't sung for a long time. I was right. It would be a challenge for me. I had started helping with student choir the previous month. I remember the rehearsal for my first time playing piano with the choir. Mrs. Whittree told all the kids to sing extra loud so I could hear them over my playing. I was playing quieter than usual, and I had a bit of the stage fright jitters. I think Mrs. Whittree noticed too, because she asked the class, "Do you think Mr. Tom is a little bit nervous?" "Yes," said everyone, including me. After rehearsal, Ricky, one of the 5th graders, came up to me with a smile on her face. "Mr. Tom, I don't think you look a little nervous," she said. "Aw, thanks, Ricky." That made me feel a lot better, but Ricky wasn't finished. "I think you look a lot nervous." I just laughed and said, "Thanks, Ricky." When I would play for the choir at Mass, I made some mistakes, but overall, I did well and had a lot of fun. It always felt good to get compliments after Mass about how well the music sounded. November 1st arrived, and I said a quick prayer in the morning, asking for the Holy Spirit's guidance. Rehearsal time came first, so our assistant principal, Mr. Bernardin, and I had to gather the kids that were running amok with nervous excitement that comes just before a performance. Once we got everyone settled down, Ricky handed me the attendance sheets, already filled out. "Thanks, Ricky, that's one less thing to worry about." Then I had to assign some jobs for a couple students to complete before Mass. It turns out Ricky had some pointers for this. "You should have the 5th grade boys handle moving chairs." She was right, of course, because the younger kids have trouble with those big chairs. "Okay, now for the line order. Make sure you line up everybody boy, girl, Mr. Tom," Ricky reminded me. "Oh, yep, I would have forgotten that too." Right then I realized Ricky was practically running the show for me. She was up in front, getting kids to quiet down and pay attention. She was even offering to carry our whiteboard to the church for me. What's more, other students were starting to offer to help too. A huge load was lifted from my shoulders. All I had to worry about was to figure out who was going to announce the songs at Mass and make sure we all showed up on time. Then I could focus on the piano when it was time to play. All Saints' Day Mass went incredibly well. I only forgot one announcement. The kids were well behaved and did all their jobs too. I still marvel at how the Holy Spirit chose to help me that day. The children were my guiding light, especially Ricky. I thought at the start of the day that it would all be on me to make this Mass go well. But after it was all done, I realized it took all of us. The kids, Mr. B, myself, and Ricky. So thanks, Ricky. You really made my day.